India, because when we launched the program last year, what we found with the winner of the Best Asian Film Award in the first year, of course, the winner of the Best Asian Film Award in the first year, of course, was Dangal. We're on the home soil of Dangal, the mighty Dangal. And we're also, of course, in the hometown of the person who last received the Best Lead Actor Award. It's a very prestigious award. Its recipients have included Mel Gibson, Andrew Garfield, Leonardo DiCaprio, and of course, and the person who received it last year was the remarkable Mr. Sunny Pawar. More about these achievements in the moment. Firstly, a few words about the Australian Academy itself. The Australian Academy of Cinema and Television Arts is about promoting, supporting and celebrating the Australian film industry, both in Australia and importantly internationally. Our Academy comprises Australia's leading screen practitioners and it's modelled on BAFTA and AMPAS and the Oscars. We've been recognising screen excellence in Australia since 1958 and our leadership comprises Kate Blanchett, Dr. George Miller and Russell Crowe. Each year we have 2 award ceremonies, one major set of awards in Sydney in December each year for the Australian Actor Awards, and currently we have the AACTA International Awards in Los Angeles in January each year. So last year we were very excited to launch our Asia International Engagement Program. Its aims are to foster engagement between the Australian film industry and the really thriving, growing film industries in our closest neighbouring countries throughout Asia and particularly India. The program is designed to bring the best and brightest filmmakers from each region to new audiences and is designed to help develop meaningful pathways for collaboration. The cornerstone of the program is this new award for Best Asian Film. The award acknowledges the finest Asian films of each year and it reflects the popularity and importance of Asian films in Australia. In 2016 alone, we had over 200 films, Asian films, released in Australian cinemas. The changing face of Australia is strong. The appetite for Asian film is big, and we're really pleased to be able to support this coming together of the two industries. In our first year, we had many fantastic Indian films in competition, and among the nominees for the Best Asian Film Award were the outstanding Indian films, Pink, Dangal and Kasav Turtle. The winner was determined by a grand jury of 9 highly regarded global film leaders. The president of the jury was Oscar and AACTA award winner Russell Crowe. And we're really thrilled that on their deliberations they came to the fact that the historic first winner should be the mighty Dangal. The award was presented by, again, outstanding. The award was presented by Russell Crowe at the 2017 AACTA Awards in Sydney, and the award was received by the fantastic lead actress Sakshi Tanwar. We've got a brief highlights reel of some of the program so far. Let's take a look.
Like no other medium, motion pictures bring local...
India continues to produce so many incredible films, and we're really delighted with some of the films that will be in competition this year, and so many of the filmmakers and representatives are here tonight. We're really delighted that 3 of the 5 highest grossing films of the last 12 months will be in competition. It includes Padmavat, Golmaal Again and Tiger Zinda Hai. Newton will be in competition. Newton, of course, won Best Hindi Film at the 65th National Film Awards on the weekend. Congratulations, Newton. We will have the drama Hitchki as well. Fantastic. And the 2 wonderful biopics, Padman and Raj Kumar Hirani's film on Sanjat Day. It's a really fantastic, diverse slate of films, and we're really excited about the competition this year. And again, thank you to all the filmmakers and representatives here this evening. The winner of the 2018 Best Asian Film Award will be presented at the AACTA Awards in Sydney in December. One of our key advisors for our program throughout the years has been the wonderful Mitu Bomik Lang. Mitu is here. Mitu and her company, Mind Blowing Films, are a super successful distributor of Indian films in Australia, New Zealand and Fiji, and they're a major curator of Indian film festivals in Australia. Mitu's been really vital in helping develop audiences and helping build the bridge between Australia and India. Would you please make Mitu welcome to say a few words? Mitu.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you, and a very warm welcome to India to all our guests from New South Wales. I hope you are enjoying the lovely Indian weather. Welcome. Last year, I had the privilege of working very closely with Damien and his team on the inaugural Best Asian Film Award. And what I was really, really impressed was how open and truly inclusive they were in their vision, in the way they were executing it. They were very open to all suggestions, comments, cultural nuances, things that they might find funny but were offensive to other audiences. And at the same time, not compromising on the quality of the films at all. So I'm very excited to be back working with AACTA on the second Best Asian film. As we all know, Indian film industry is diverse, rich, and amazing. And this year we'll have a very tough job because some of the most iconic filmmakers are putting forward some very, very strong films. So it'll be interesting and exciting to see the final lineup. And I congratulate AACTA and wish them all the very best for being so inclusive in their awards. And it's just so wonderful to work with a team of people for whom inclusion is not just a hashtag. So thank you so much, and congratulations to you once again.
Now, as I mentioned, a major objective of the program is to encourage greater collaboration between the Australian screen industry and our counterparts in India and throughout Asia. There have been some strong recent examples, with the most exemplary, of course, being Lion. Lion is such a great illustration of cross-cultural storytelling that interweaves Australia and India in a very special way. We're very pleased that the film received 6 Oscar nominations, it won 2 BAFTAs, it received 12 AACTA awards, it became the 5th highest grossing Australian film of all time. It took $50 million at the US box office, and it took $140 million at the worldwide box office. It's amazing. We would very happily take an order for another 10 of those films. And we're really pleased to have, along with Sunny Pawar tonight, really pleased to have another one of Lion's stars here with us tonight. It's Tanisha Chatterjee. Tanisha, it's great to have you here tonight. A fantastic performance, and congratulations on the film. Tanisha is... Great. No, just saying hello. Thank you. And look, there's some great forthcoming collaborations between Australia and India. One is the Australian-India supported documentary The Run. It's based on Pat Farmer's monumental Spirit of India Run. There's an Australian-American thriller, Hotel Mumbai, which is filmed both in Australia and India. And we're really pleased about the Sydney-based thriller Honour, which is the first Australian film to be completely funded by Indian private investment. We're very pleased to have a great example of one of our Indian-Australian filmmakers here tonight. That's Mr. Anupam Sharma. Yeah. Anu has been a real pioneer of relations between the Australian and Indian film industries, and he's been a really helpful advisor to our Australian Academy as we've set up this regional program. In 2015, Anu, of course, made the Australian-Indian romantic comedy Un-Indian, and most recently wrote, directed and produced The Run, which debuted at the Newcastle Film Festival in the last few weeks and impressively took out the festival's inaugural Best Documentary Award. Congratulations, Anu. Please welcome Anu to say a few words.
Thanks, Damien. I know I've got a time limit, but I hope my clock starts after I acknowledge some amazing people in this gathering. Of course, Honourable Premier of New South Wales, Gladys Berejiklian. Thank you so much for your support and your agency's support. I've got 2, should I call them mentors, guides, old friends, Dr. Jeff Lee, who have bothered at all odd times to shoot with Brett Lee in his constituency in Parramatta, and he's always come through. And of course, Honourable Barry O'Farrell, the ex-Premier of New South Wales, who announced our Australian Film Festival with Baz Luhrmann and held that little party with Shah Rukh Khan we still remember. So thank you, Mr. O'Farrell. Can I also acknowledge, of course, Tony Huber, Consul General of New South Wales in India, and Rohit Manchanda, the Trade Commissioner, who I met 15 years ago when he started with Austrade. And last but not least, I'd like to acknowledge Jackie Miller-Charlton, MBE from Newcastle, United Kingdom, who is working on some amazing stuff with Newcastle, New South Wales in Australia. It's a very emotional moment. It's an interesting milestone, and I feel like I'm within the family. This relationship began years ago when a blonde, blue-eyed West Australian actress became a Bollywood star in Hunter Valley in 1935. But the real push began, again, I'm sorry, I'm an Australian, but I'm going to be biased as a New South Welshman, began from Sydney in 1998 when Feroz Khan, the legendary filmmaker, shot his film and scripted Sydney. Since then, there have been over 275 projects between Australia and India, and New South Wales has won most of them. It has set many milestones, whether it's the first film fund, whether it's Dil Chahta Hai, an iconic film, whether it's delegations, festivals. So over the past 20 years, all these things have happened. So what's new today? Well, the first thing new today is that we have a CEO and his team who have put their money where their mouth is. And I'm talking about the gentleman here on my left, Damien Truhala, AACTA, and his Lieutenant Jennifer North. They have actually cohesively brought together all these fragmented pieces which the Australia-India film links, like an Indian goddess, have all these different arms. And Damien and Jennifer have managed to get it together. So thank you so much, Damien. Big round of applause for you guys. I won't take much of your time. Today is also a milestone, thanks to New South Wales support, which has been bipartisan over the last 20 years, whether it's Labour or Liberal. They've all supported these vibrant links between Australia and India and Australia and New South Wales and India. And today marks a huge milestone. Premier, you will be proud to know that with the hard work of all people in New South Wales, today we announce the first Australian film with complete investment out of India to be based out of Sydney, New South Wales. So thank you so much. And can I acknowledge Mr. Dhaval Patel, wherever he is, the wonderful gentleman who is writing us all the checks, and our co-producers and executive producers, Ritesh Kodecha and also Anuya Chauhan. Today also, finally, today also marks the first ever private investment and distribution guarantee out of India for any Australian documentary, named Bollywood Down Under. The film is a comical, tongue-in-cheek, humorous, musical, colourful look through the point of view of New South Wales as to how Australia failed or succeeded in wooing the Bollywood bandwagon. Both these films will be out later this year, and we thank you again, Premier. We thank all the people involved, AACTA, of course, Screen Australia, which promotes diversity. Group of Australians out there at the back, people like Kabir, the actor, and the editor, Geeta, and financial consultant, Hansi. These New South Welshmen and women who are based out of Bombay and who are actually the foot soldiers. So thank you once again, Damien, for this opportunity. Premier, thank you to you and your agencies. Let's make some movies, guys. Thank you.
Thanks very much, Anupam. So many things, great things are happening, so many great things will be happening. We're really delighted that our Australian Academy has been developing in collaboration with our strategic partner, the New South Wales Government. The New South Wales Government's support of our activities and the Australian screen industry in general is really outstanding, and it's no surprise that New South Wales is home to a very large majority of all of Australia's screen production. As Anu was saying, the New South Wales Government has a very strong understanding of creative industries and the environments in which they thrive. We are very pleased to have this special delegation to from New South Wales here tonight, including the Honourable Barry O'Farrell, New South Wales Minister Special Envoy to India. Thank you, Barry. Dr. Jeff Lee, Parliamentary Secretary to the Premier. And we're also really pleased to have the Australian Consul General to Mumbai here tonight, Mr. Tony Huber. And now, finally, it's my chance to introduce properly the Premier of New South Wales, the Honourable Gladys Berejiklian. Gladys, welcome.
Thank you, Damien, for that warm introduction. I'm absolutely thrilled to be here, leading a delegation from New South Wales. In Sydney and New South Wales, we are the film capital or cinema capital of Australia, and I've arrived in India and Mumbai in the Indian capital of the film industry. And I'm thrilled to be here, thrilled to be able to support the collaboration. And as Damien said, incredibly proud that 60% of people employed in the film industry in Australia are so in New South Wales. And thrilled tonight to be making a very special presentation. We've heard already about the success of the film Lion. 12 AACTA awards, Oscar nominations, BAFTA nominations, a truly inspiring film that has changed the course of film investment and filmmaking between Australia and India. And tonight, it gives me great pleasure, absolutely great pleasure, to be able to present an award to the young man who received the lead actor award from AACTA recently. And I'm so thrilled that Sunny Pawar is here with his family. Round of applause for Sunny. The youngest ever person to have received the lead actor award in a film, and we're so proud to be able to present it to him personally. I flew all the way from Sydney to be here, Sunny, to present it to you personally. You deserve this acclaim, and I know that you will continue to move people and inspire people through your acting. For anyone in this room, if there is anyone who hasn't seen the film Lion, you must see it. Sunny's acting ability is outstanding. All the actors actually in the movie are outstanding, and it's based on a real story of an Australian family, and it brings our cultures together even more. And it really, really debuts on the world stage a young actor who I know will make a big difference in the future. So, okay, it's a bit heavy. Yeah, don't worry, there'll be plenty of time. They'll officially say the AACTA Awards presented for 2017 for Best Lead Actor, I'm very proud to say, goes to Sunny Pawar for The Lion. Can I also invite Sunny's parents and brother and sister to come on the stage to accept it, because I think your support has enabled Sunny to do his incredible work. Thank you. Is Sunny going to say a few words? Sunny, do you want to say a few words? Uh-huh.
I am very, very happy. Thank you to AACTA Award to give this award. Thank you, really. And Lion uncle, God David uncle, Pravesh uncle, Tarvez uncle, and Rakesh Singh uncle. Thank you all. And Lion Cruise, thank you. And thank you, my father.
I also take this opportunity to thank Anupam and everybody who invests and collaborates from the Indian community in the film industry in New South Wales. And to also say that on this very important happy occasion, I'm very pleased as the Premier of New South Wales to announce that the New South Wales Government will extend hosting the AACTA Awards for at least another 2 years in Sydney. So this cements New South Wales as the cinema and television capital of Australia. I'm thrilled to be here to make that announcement, and I want to thank everybody involved in the film industry in New South Wales and in India for supporting and having confidence in the people of New South Wales, and we look forward to many collaborations in the future. Thank you, congratulations, and all of us can look forward to enjoying wonderful stories from India and Australia on the big screen. Thank you, everybody. Thanks.
Huge thanks, Premier. Brilliant. Indeed, so the Sydney AACTA Awards happen. They're a great event in a great city. So if you're interested to come to Sydney for the AACTA Awards this December or next, do come and see us after the event. I'd really like to also thank our Academy's General Manager who organised tonight's event. Jen, come out briefly. Jen, come as a team. Thank you, Jen. Jennifer North. We're going to have refreshments in here for another hour or so, so we'd love those of you who can stay to stay and network and mingle and get to know people better. Otherwise, thank you all very much for coming tonight. We appreciate it. Thank you.